What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. We are working on this 2023 Vander Hall. I think that's how you say it, Vander Hall. This thing is pretty sick. I don't know if you guys remember seeing a Mini Cooper I did for the ceramic coating sale I did in October. This one is actually that customer's as well. So it's truly a blessing getting another vehicle from them. And we are doing, I thought this was gonna be a walk in the park. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. When he said he had a brand new one, I said, perfect. It's not gonna need a lot of correction. Boy, was I wrong. This thing, it looks like one of those baby sonograms, all them swirls. That's how it looked like in some areas. I'll show you guys a little bit of clips on how this thing looks. But we're doing a one-step paint correction. Gotta be real careful because this is all plastic. So whenever you're working with any type of vehicle that's plastic or fiberglass, not fiberglass, but just any, like this type of material is very finicky. So just be very careful when you're working on this type of toys or cars. Because too much pressure, you can burn through that clear and you'll be in trouble. But we're going to continue. We're using the Max Shine M8 M8S V2. This is the 8mm throw. I'm using a Rupes yellow foam pad. For the correction, we're using Coach Chemi F6 because I really want to get a little bit deeper. I was going to go with a two-step, but to be honest, I don't want to push it. So I'm just trying to get as best of the correction with this product. We're doing at about a speed 5 for this, but let's keep going, and hopefully we can get some nice results on this vehicle. All right, and as we continue with this project, I wanted to talk to you guys about a question I get asked a lot is, Carlos, when it's cold, how do you ceramic coat, right? Obviously, ceramic coatings, the practical temperature you want to be in is between 60 to 70 degrees, right? Between 60 to 70 or 80 if you're indoors, right? Today, the weather here today is like, I think right now we might be like in the 40s. So at the time of this video, inside this garage, it is 53 degrees. Well, it was actually like maybe 47. But just a quick tip that I can just recommend, and this is up to you if you want to try it. What I do is, if a customer doesn't have like a heated garage, right, or they don't want to bring it to me, right, I can gladly go to them. The only thing with that is, for some people don't like carrying things. For me is when it's cold, but I do have the opportunity to work inside, I will carry a propane tank and a I guess they're called like torpedoes. This is a Dyno Pro, I think it's called, the heater that I'm using, and you're able to adjust the flow of the heat. Right now I have it at a low setting. Right now the temperature actually has gone up to 55 degrees in here. In terms, what does that do for me? One, when this is cold, your polish is not gonna work correctly because it's not working with the metals or the plastics because it's so cold. So I use this heater to warm up the car, right? Warm up this garage to start getting this warming up. And then your polish is gonna flow much better. Usually if you're working on a cold panel, you're gonna struggle. It becomes kind of like grabby, or I don't know how to explain it, but the polish does not perform correctly, right? And as well, we're gonna be coating this one, so I need this car to be, or I need the temperature in here at least to be 60 degrees so that the coating can perform correctly, right? It can cure nicely. So that's the only thing when I'm working on vehicles that the customers don't have like a heated garage, right? Or they don't bring it to me. I'll gladly go to them. I'll just carry a little bit of more cargo, right? To me, it's not much really. I know some people, they're like, I'm not gonna be carrying that. They gotta come to me. If that's you, that's okay, right? But for detailers like myself, that I love to provide this service at the comfort of the customers' homes, and if they don't have heated garage, then I'll bring my stuff, right? I've done this multiple times. I've never had an issue. Some people may say, oh, the propane, the gas or whatever. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but it's actually open. I do have that opening there. So that helps any types of fumes or anything like that to kind of go out. But as well is bring in some cold in and some heat as well. So that's just a tip before I continue. I definitely wanted to talk to you guys about how I'm able to perform my services on very cold days. Just carrying a propane and a torpedo. A propane tank costs you maybe new $60. I don't know. I really don't know the price on the propane. $25 maybe. And then this torpedo, I bought it off Facebook Marketplace for $100. So maybe like $125. You're in it for the investment. It'll pay itself off, not only for your jobs, but maybe at home when you have gatherings and stuff. This thing comes in handy. So we're gonna continue. This thing is looking much, much better. All right, guys. So we are pretty much to the second to last step before we coat. Right now, I ended up doing a two-step using foam pads. The first step was Coach Chemi F6 with a Rupes yellow foam pad, and then whenever I see a car that has black, I have to, just preference. I ended up doing a second step using the Rupes white foam pad. That's their fine cut, and I paired it with my favorite Coach Chemi M302. This is their this one is gonna give you not much of a cut, but what I'm chasing is the gloss. And when it comes to a black car on pillars, this is my favorite combo. Literally will make that black pop. You can use it with a yellow Rupes if you want with that one, and it's gonna make those pillars glossy, and I'm happy with the way this thing definitely turned out. So we are now to the paint prep stage. Today we're going to be using the new this is from Drive Auto Appearance. This is the detox spray, prep spray. You can use obviously to remove after you polish the car. If you're going to apply like a coating, this here is going to clean that paint. And now we have what we call a virgin paint on the whole vehicle. So I've gone ahead and done that. Real simple, guys. I usually just spray the paint like this. Usually let it dwell a little bit or flash out if you want. Then using a very soft towel, all I do is I will blend it in, right? And then I'll flip the towel over and then just buff it off. And that's it. So I've gone ahead and done the whole car already. So now we are at, I think, 58 degrees. So we were at 62, I think, earlier. But I opened up the garage just so I could go get the coating. But we're gonna end up probably closing the garage down and let this kind of heat up a little bit better, a little bit more. As soon as I get to 60 degrees, we are coating this sucker, because now these are actually a little bit colder. These were warmer. So we're gonna bring the garage down, let this garage just warm up a little bit, and we're gonna get to probably my most favorite part, which is the coating. I usually throw them away. I think you're taller than me.
Just push it. Right,
Oh, ha.
release the push down and then pull back. You'll see the gear change.
Oh, okay. Damn, this thing sounds so mean. Dang, this sounds so mean on the inside.
Yeah. It's loud. When you're on the highway, it's like, I don't know how. It has a radio. I was like, how am I supposed to hear this? Yeah, they put the house on the market and then do that.
Said sold. Alrighty, guys, we are done with this vendor haul. Really, it was in rough shape, I'll be very honest, but now it definitely got the gloss back. You're gonna see a clip here of the rear of the gloss on it. That's really the main area that I know can show you guys really how this turned out. But the paint was, it definitely needed correction for sure. I don't know if at the dealership, if they get them like this, and you know, I don't, you know, who knows? But we got it looking much better. Even the gloss changed. It went from like a dark faded tone to now it's like a nice glossy tone. So, but this one was a really fun project to work on, and this thing sounds pretty nice. As you guys saw, I was able to back it out at least. If my wife's watching, I want this for Christmas in orange. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Really, it was more of a tip on how I handle cold days when I am mobile. Hopefully, I don't, let me know what you guys think of that idea, carrying a propane and a heater to help you. At the end of the day, find ways to not lose a sale, right? Because it's cold, there's ways to where you're able to at least make your payday for that day, right? Because I'll be honest, inside this garage, it was like 63, 64, and it was nice and toasty in there. Like, it felt really good. And obviously, it helped with the application of the coating as well as the polishing phase. So having a heater helps. Like I said, it may not be for everybody, but hopefully that tip kind of helped you guys out. Let me know what you guys thought. But as always, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. And I'm going to have, I think, the reveal no later than next week on my new setup. I'm excited. I had to do the finishing touches on it, but I think it's ready for me to show you guys. So I'm excited for you guys to let me know what you guys think of the new setup. But as always, God bless you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next video.